So I just got back from a trip out west, and luckily this product here had just arrived before I left. So I actually took it out of the box and figured it would be a great time to try it. Anyways, this is the Mokin 100-watt uh GAN all-in-one charging station. Um Not just a charging station, but it does have the ability as well to send nice fast data through it. So this is it here. And I kind of just want to show it to you and just kind of talk to you about it. So I don't have my glasses on. I should probably get my glasses so I can read the box. One sec. Glasses are important. That's what they keep telling me. Keep telling me this. Like my new shirt. Look. Mhm. Anyways, let's see here. This is a USB host, 5 volt, 3 amps. You can see that there's a bunch of them here, hopefully. So 15 watts, another one that's 27 watts, 36 watts, 45 watts, and 100 watts. Um, so we have a bunch of different outputs through these. Again, you're looking at for data. I believe the USB ports come in at 10 gigs, so nice and fast. And I have to say, again, when I was traveling, I was using this product for editing while I was on the plane, and I was using it to actually edit while I was in the hotel room, and both worked beautifully. Now, this is kind of it. Now they do make, just so you guys know, just I'm just gonna throw it. It had right now it has a manual in it. Manual is fine. They do make one that's similar to this, which actually has a 10,000 milliamp hour battery built into it. That's kind of the one I was hoping for, but they had issues with sending it because of batteries being shipped across the border, etc., etc. So I got this one. Anyways, the one with the 10,000 milliamp battery, check out their website because that's available there, probably for a little bit more money. That one looks super cool. Anyways, this is it here. Still kind of hanging out of my bag. So I'll just take all the plugs out of it first. Ah, that's it here. 100-watt all-in-one station, right? Um, so as you can see on the, I guess this would be the back. There's going to be your power, right? So that's your power in there. Where am I here? That's your power in. You're going to have your network port. So for wireless, if you want that. And of course, you has your HDMI. And now this could be really useful too. So let's say it could be useful at home, but especially if you're traveling and you get somewhere that has, a hotel that has a TV. And of course, the TV has like no channels that are worth anything, or you have a Netflix account and they don't have a smart TV. So you could bring up on your iPad or you could bring up on your computer, and you could actually plug your computer iPad into this, use the HDMI out to your television, and now you're streaming to that, which is awesome. And then on the front, of course, you're going to have a USB 3.1, USB-C port. Here's your USB host. So this is the one that's going to plug into your computer. You have another USB-C 3.0 port, and you have a USB-A 3.0 port. Nice little stand. Of course, it just kind of sits like so. It would face this way, but you guys can see it. And simply, and again, this is what's really nice about it, is that instead of me having to still have to bring all the cables, right? Because it's not as if it's magically connecting to my cameras and not magically connecting to the hard drives and not magically, but I don't have to bring a whole bunch of power bricks. And that's big, right? Because this provides up to 100 watts. So, for instance, when I was traveling, first I would have this plugged in. Let's see if I have a plug down here. Cable's decently long. I wouldn't have minded it being maybe a little tiny bit longer. I think I have power down here. Hopefully you guys can see it's kind of right here. And maybe you can't. My plug's not quite far enough. Anyways, there it is right there. You do get a nice little power indicator on there. And all you have to do is you're going to use that little USB. It says the USB host, which is this one down here at the bottom. Click. I, of course, can plug it into any side on my Mac because they all can be used for charging. And I'll just pop that up there. Boom. Charging, right? And because this MacBook really only needs like 65 watts, 100 watts. So we're good, right? Very nice. So that's awesome. Now again, while this is connected, if I wanted, I could plug an HDMI into the back of this, run it out to a TV. Fantastic. Good to go. For me, for instance, I usually bring a whole bunch of Insta360 batteries with me. So I could now just take this, plug this in, let's say, doesn't matter which one, I'll go to the slower port, click in, and as you can see, this is now starting to charge. Yes, charging. This still charging. Very good. I now have two available ports on my computer for plugging hard drives in, but I still have one port, two ports, and on the back, the HDMI and Ethernet. So I could still charge two more things. So I want to charge my phone. I could, right? I'll just grab this little guy right here. Say, hey, I need to charge my phone up. So I'm just going to take that, plug that into the USB-A, have my phone, plug that in here, right? Click, boom, charging, click, 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 all charging. Still got my free 2 USB ports, and it allows me to have one more USB-C device. So I luckily have one more camera here because, you know what? It's got to charge, so it's got to charge. Maybe a cable, possibly. I don't even know. Let's see. Plug this one in here somewhere. That one just goes in the bottom. Excellent. Plug that one in here. Click. And I don't know if this cable is even any good. Let's just see. Does it start charging? Yep. Charging indicator. Right? It even comes up and says, do you want to use this as a webcam? Because it's going through and using it here. So I could use it as a webcam. So I'm just going to cancel that. And we're charging. So now, one tiny little hub sitting off to the side, charging my laptop, charging my phone, charging my 3 camera batteries, and charging another little camera. Now you could be charging your headphones, you could be charging another iPad, you could be charging whatever. Awesome, right? And I only have to carry this one. This is going to be something that I take with me all the time. Plus, now for me, again, I edit a lot. I still have my 2 available ports on the side to plug hard drives in. So those hard drives, again, plug directly in, good to go. I was actually working, again, on the plane, on the, or in the hotel, and I actually had my hard drives plugged into this because I didn't need to charge anything. Perfect. Worked really well. Now it is only 10 gigs for data transfer. So if you are running high speed drives, or if you have drives that are Thunderbolt drives, so Thunderbolt 4, Thunderbolt 5, that can utilize higher speed, just realize you are going to be a little limited by this in regards to speed. But I was editing 4K video with it with no issues, no buffering, ran smoothly. And again, it's tiny. Now they do make one, again, just like this, but comes with a 10,000 milliamp battery included in it. That would be super awesome, because then if you were on the plane, luckily for me on the plane, there was a place to plug in, so I could work like this. But the 10,000 milliamp one would be able to keep your computer alive for a bit longer, as well as charge up all your devices while you're actually on the flight. Super cool. Plus that one, for me, motorcycle riding, I could throw in the trunk, just hook up all kinds of stuff to it, and just let it charge while I'm going from point A to point B. Very cool. All right, guys. This is like 79 bucks US. I think it's a no-brainer. It's pretty cool. I love the connectivity of it. There's a few ports like the RG45. I don't know if I would use myself, but if you are in a scenario where you have access to an Ethernet port, especially in some hotels, that can be very beneficial. And the HDMI, great for being able to hook up to your own television. I think it does 4K 60 is what it can max out at. But yeah, hook up to your own TV, your own entertainment system. Or like for me, if you're in a hotel that TV has HDMI in, you can actually connect your laptop and watch your own stuff. All right, guys, links down below where you guys can pick this up, and I will see you guys next video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and next video coming up soon. Later.